I'm just trying to think of some other ones that have, I mean, probably the biggest export if you went Australia, New Zealand, because then you can include Peter Jackson, you see, and that's
Sure,
sort of the
Peter
big,
Jackson.
Oh,
so that would be by far the most massive thing that's come out of this hemisphere would be all of Peter Jackson's work. As far as we go, I think there's more. I mean, there's a little Australian movie, I think, if you can get hold of it, it's called The Cars That Ate Paris. And it's a very freaky movie. And it's not about Paris, it's about Paris in outback Australia. So one of the things that Australian literature and movies do really well is this really dark, frightening kind of gothic horror, which is just, you've ended up in a really isolated place with no friends and you're all alone, my friend, and you can't get out of here, which is really how it is. If you are in an outback town and people don't want you to leave, you're not going to leave because there's nowhere out. So The Cars That Ate Paris is kind of along those lines. There's that and there's Wake in Fright. So Wake in Fright's really interesting because a really well-known Canadian director did the first one of that way back in the 70s. And it's got a real kangaroo hunt in it. So it's quite it's a polarizing film now if it's shown in Australia.
Sure.